I forget which way it went. I think it went.
Everyone in this show is extremely attractive. Like April. What are we doing? 10 out of 10. And Chris. 10 out of 10. Ooh. Whoops. And Jillian. Oh no, the scale just broke.
Oh my god.
So our performance space is really friggin' sweet. I just accosted one of the owners and was like, hey man, do you want to be in my video diary? He's a nice guy. He's just a little shy though. Thanks for letting us use your space, Rowan. It's an incredible space. And it's a dream come true. Like, I've always kind of wanted a black box theater performance space that I can do stuff in and that my friends can do stuff in. And if I can't have my dream come true yet, I'm really, really happy that my dream can come true for other amazing people and that I can like be in their space, because this is just friggin' incredible. I'm so happy for these guys and I'm so happy to call them my friends. Now it's recording. Okay, I made this for one of the sketches and I'm really proud of it. And I didn't film the entire process of me making it because that would have just taken too much energy. Hey look, an old jar.
Hey look, an old jar! What do you say? Let's bottle up these dudes.
He's like, I had a friend of a friend of a friend. Yeah.
Also, it's way too loud in here. Not everyone can hear and everything, so I shouldn't do this with it being as loud as it is. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this, because, yeah, I just wanted to talk about blueberries, because blueberries are here and we're trying to get the grass done. I think I was gonna go to my friend's show tonight, but I got really confused, and his show was actually this afternoon, so I missed it, so. Here's a Corey. I should get out of the way. It's not even 5 a.m. on Monday morning. I went to bed around 11-ish, which isn't late. It's actually pretty early for what I've been doing. And I woke up at 2 and I couldn't go back to sleep. I journaled for a little bit and then I got on the internet, and yeah, I think I was having like this terrible feeling that like something was wrong with my family, or that that my family just didn't want to have anything to do with me, because I texted my uncle for Father's Day and he did not respond to me. And I haven't heard from him in a couple of months, and it really worried me. So I texted my aunt at 2 o'clock in the morning asking if my text messages were going through, because my mind was just spinning out of control. I was able to calm down from that because I'm sure everything's fine. I don't know why they're not. It doesn't matter. And that gets into psychology realm, which I'm not here to talk about either. I don't know why I'm here. What am I here to talk about? So they always like to ask you, what have you done for the last, you know, if there's a gap on your resume, what have you been doing in that amount of time? I've been without a job for 6 months. I was taking classes, I had a show. I met my dad's family. Like, I have done some important things over these last 6 months. So I don't want to feel like my time has been wasted. I think that brings me back to something I was starting to say before. I was so depressed in 2020. I felt like I didn't use my time as wisely as I should have. I got my Google support certificate though. Is that in the frame? Can you see it? You can see the edge of it right there. Like, that's something I did in 2020. That's pretty cool. But mostly I went on my own personal journey of self-discovery. And that was really beneficial. The point that I was getting to is that this business is feast or famine. And the last 6 months have been a famine. I was doing other things. I have gotten to the point where I don't know if I want to be in this business anymore. And I think that is also another discussion for another day. A lot of us are in this business because it's fun. But at a certain point, when you haven't worked for 6 months, it doesn't feel fun anymore. And now, with the writers on strike, it doesn't seem like there's probably not going to be any work for a minute. So my unemployment did get squared away. I have about 10 weeks left. I am so grateful to have the privilege of being able to say, I can ride on that, I'm good. There are resources available that I can utilize. And I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be okay. There are a lot of people who are really, really worried. I'm grateful to have the privilege of being able to say, I'm gonna be okay. I don't know how long the writers have been on strike at this point. I want to say it's like 6 weeks. Hey Google. I don't even know where my phone's at. Hey Google. How long have the writers been on strike? They started May the 2nd, so yeah, 6 weeks. The day after May Day, man, that is appropriate. That is so appropriate for a labor union. I absolutely stand in solidarity with the writers. I absolutely refuse to blame any other working class hero for causing any kind of distress to my life. I do not blame them. I am glad they are striking. I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they have the balls to do what we couldn't do a year and a half ago. I shouldn't say stuff like that out loud. So, all of that to say, am I using my time wisely? Probably not.